It's just voices, though. Um, but does everybody have their snacky and their water? Everybody ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alrighty. Well, without further ado, who remembers what happened last time?
We asked Severus a million questions.
We played 21 factorial questions.
We learned a lot, and I don't know if you actually want us to talk about all of it because it's absurd and would probably take a majority of the session as it did last time.
If you need clarification on anything, I would love to talk about it, but we talked about a lot of things with Severus Lockmore last time.
But the most important one is that Mateo's a fucking traitor, and we need to watch him. And
I thought
also,
it was Evelyn who's the traitor, though.
No, absolutely not. And that we need to be back here in order to work for him in like about a month.
Yes, so after the skill shot tryout, or the skill shot World Cup.
The gala is on pre-winter 8th, but the festival starts on the 3rd. The skill shot World Cup is on autumn 37th through the 42nd. And we have to be there because Thomas is playing in it. I don't know if we know that yet.
Couldn't have said it better myself, but yeah, basically.
I'm pretty sure I said something about it. I think I did.
Also, we looked into getting a house, and a certain little birdie tried to influence me and suggest that we get a house in Spirecliff.
Oh, and then I got called the Nepo baby, and my parents are donating 800 gold to this house.
I mean, that's not helping your point about the Nepo baby.
So I thought we had already chosen the Old Town house last time. Am I crazy on that?
No, we chose Old Town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to convince us that we should do Spirecliff instead. Because somebody in the background is trying to convince me.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I in the thread I put down like the house with how much it costs, how much we put down, how much we have left, and what the monthly payments are per person and whatnot. And then what we were told it had plus the 2 things we were adding.
We also have the gala coming up as well.
Yeah, we have to be back by the 8th for that, but I think we should be back by the 3rd so that way we could actually attend the festival. Sounds like fun.
Would the 3rd to the 8th be enough time to get outfits for the gala? Or do we not need to do something like that?
Well, we could get outfits now because we're in Old Town that Strictery's there.
It is also going to depend because some of us are going to be like in service detail and some of us are going to be like attendees. So we don't really know our jobs yet.
I also finally updated the quest book. So you can go into journal and look in simple quest and see all the quests that I painstakingly added to the game for a second time.
Simple quest is not the one that says SC, fun fact. That's just me being dumb.
No, that's the simple calendar.
Yeah. Very helpful stuff.
I was gonna make such a mean joke, but I feel you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway.
We've only completed 3 quests. Trinket only completed 3 quests.
That's would have been 4.
Oh yeah.
It said Fail's quest as 0, but what about Laurel's quest before us?
Damn.
She doesn't count.
Damn, that was so mean.
I'm sorry, Cole.
Well, the wyvern's still there. We can go kill it later.
Yeah, let me know if I missed anything. I will still be working on other stuff, but honestly, I'm so done making these fucking quests for you. Like, it's gonna be a while before I update them again.
So I believe is it still the same day that we talked to Severus or the day after?
Technically, it was still the day of that you were talking, but I mean, we're gonna have kind of a the way that this session will kind of break down is like I'll be pretty upfront with you guys. I don't really have a whole lot planned until the Harvest Festival. So unless you guys have about
Skill shot
3
World Cup.
weeks until you guys have about 3 weeks until the Skillshot World Cup.
I was gonna say, is there enough time for us to go try and fight the Wyvern and still make it to the Skillshot World Cup?
I think if um we should find somebody with a teleport scroll and then take the teleport scroll with us.
Okay.
Like buy a
Those
teleport
are
scroll so
pretty
that way.
expensive. Correct me if I'm wrong. And aren't we trying to save money right now for the house?
Well, we've already budgeting for the house right now.
66
We already-
gold is not due until next month. And that's just per person. 66 gold. As long as you can
But I-
maintain 66 gold, you're good.
How much does the Wyvern pay?
1750.
Yeah, a lot. Half of what our total payment on the house is.
You could
we
let's
get the
let's take a
teleport
look at the
scroll?
map.
I'm sure Severus could sponsor one of those, right?
You might be able to ask him to the main games for sure.
So we would have to take a train from L'Oreal to Breach Meadow, right?
Why not just
If you wanted to do it that way, you could, or just go to Astromond and then head over.
yeah, on foot.
Oh, fair. Yeah, that's probably better.
Pink Line.
Okay, since I have proficiency in land vehicles, does that count as a carriage?
It does.
Okay.
While we're over there, though, if we're going to hunt the Wyvern, that was near where we saw the moving
Oh, yeah.
house
Yes, that's
in
where her stuff
Tala.
is
Maybe
at.
we should talk to Severus first and see if he wants us to report back on any information about that or look for anything in particular about Tala. But he seemed to be pretty close with Tala.
Well, I brought it up and he didn't seem like he cared what she's doing. It's more of the actual magistrate that cares.
Yeah, he specified that he did not care. I specifically wrote
He
that here.
basically said kids will be kids, is what he
Yeah.
said. But he kind of hinted at the fact that she was one of his disciples. She had
Yeah.
she had come up under him.
So, I mean, finding Talia now would give us
He
an
probably
indication.
helped her build the castle, or she built it
Yeah.
at his workshop, or something of that capacity.
He literally said, like, no surprise that a student of mine could make a castle that moves.
That was the quote, and I'm glad somebody wrote it down because I ad-libbed it.
Was a good one.
But yes,
So-
there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options, and we've got 3 weeks until basically we've got to just teleport there to the thing, or to the Skillshot World Cup. It's gonna take yeah, it probably won't be that expensive, but you know, a ticket to the World Cup is, by the way, 20 gold a person. Thomas, you don't have to pay. Sorry, 10 gold for a normal ticket, 20 gold for like luxury accommodations.
Okay, so let's so I'm already so we had the house money set aside, which is just basically Severus's pay plus my 800. How much gold does everybody else have left?
I think I have like less than 100. Let me double check though.
Wait,
Oh yeah, I
doesn't
have
have
less than
much.
100.
From what I remember.
Evelyn and Sophia have a good bit.
Okay.
I got 144.
When we went to Celestia,
Salacia, yeah.
Galatia, did there seem like anybody that was like magically inclined there, other than like random like
Yeah, we got our fucking asses kicked by those super strong dudes that killed that dude's parents.
Yeah, but
We
I'm
like
saying
blasted a hole in Mateo's chest.
Oh, and
Um,
those, is that a
Other
fort now?
than those people, not particularly. I mean, you didn't really look around for any mages. But I mean, Salacia seemed like it had a purpose. It's an outlaw town. It's a town where people go to gamble and to sleep with prostitutes and to live, an outlaw life.
Okay, well, Astromon seems like a pretty big city, right?
It's a very big city. Yeah.
Okay, so how about this? How about we go up to Astromon, travel to the Wyvern, kill the Wyvern, pick up the bounty, and then head back to Astromon and see if there's somebody that could teleport us, or go all the way back to L'Oreal and see if Severus could teleport us
Teleport us where? To the.
I think
to Vash.
we should just see if we can get a teleport scroll to Vash,
Yeah, that's what I think we should do.
like just right now we should go ask for that.
But you
That way
wanted
we
to
just
get a,
have it and we can do whatever we wanted, you know?
you
Well,
wanted to
we
get
would
a
need
cart to
we
bring
would
us there, though, right?
we would need a return ticket from Vash. Otherwise, we'd have to find somebody at Vash to teleport us back. Which shouldn't be hard, right?
It might not. I mean, this is a huge industry. There are entire I will say that already, just kind of being around, there are people who are preparing for this kind of thing. There's advertisements for teleports and stuff.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if Severus wants us, he could just come get us, right? Like, or send someone to teleport us back, right?
Can you come pick us up, Dad? Can you
I
come
drank a little
pick
too
us
much.
Dad, I'm scared. Come pick me
Not
up.
even that, just like, boss is like, yo, you gotta fly here for this job. Usually boss buys your plane ticket, you know?
I think there's
You're not
one
going there on a job.
We gotta come
Yeah.
back for work, though.
I think there's one problem.
Yeah,
we
but
haven't
you're on a
considered.
personal trip.
Fair.
Okay, well let's see how much a teleport scroll is, and then we'll go from there. Because if we get to Astromon in like a couple days by train, then we could walk over to the Blood border and then chill out there for a hot minute and teleport.
Hey, y'all, I think there's one problem we haven't considered yet. Remember how dead are sort of uprising in the lands between? That might slow us down significantly if we're running into that.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, then we do like 3 quests at once, and then
Yeah.
we'll always have the teleport scroll just in case we need to leave right then.
Fair enough. I'm just saying we might not make it to the Wyvern if like we get super slowed down by a bunch of, zombies.
Then we solve a couple issues on the way.
All right, so we need to do a couple fetch quests in the city before we can do that. We need to get a.
So
teleport
you guys
scroll.
did go to the bank and purchase a house, right?
Yeah.
You all put down, and how much money? Run me through again. How much money you put down on the loan at the bank?
So if you look in the chit chat and go to the thread for the house in L'Oreal,
Yep.
the most recent message there, I put which house we bought, how much you told us it was, how much we put down, how much is left, what our monthly payment total is, what that comes out to per person, and then what we
Fuck yeah, you're on
settle
top of
on.
that shit.
I got you, fam. Don't worry.
One less thing for me to talk about. Yeah, or I mean, I've thought about the rest of it. I just didn't remember how much specifically you had left on it. Yeah, so you would all be essentially shown to this nice house if you wanted a house tour. The bank here, the L'Oreal Bank and Trust, is run by the L'Oreal Order. That's who you bought the house from. So you can know specifically that, you're in good hands. Nobody's gonna fuck with your you don't have to worry about people moving in and out renting you or anything.
Maybe we should sweep for bugs though, because the L'Oreal Order isn't always like the most
A
trustworthy.
member of the L'Oreal Order does show you to the house. It is a beautiful beautiful 2-story house. All of the bedrooms are on the top floor, each of which is, 5 bedrooms. I will say that as you kind of enter into the front door, there's a bit of another, like a muck room, and then a separate room where you can go back into what will become Thomas's workshop, as there is a sort of separate basement area and bedroom for that as well as a large back garden area with a gazebo and a nice place to have some raised beds. It will take a lot of work. There's really nothing planted there yet, but yeah, it does appear that this building's been empty for some time. You guys could do some investigation checks if you wanted to investigate the place a little further, but for all intents and purposes, this is exactly what you guys asked for.
Is it furnished already, or do we have to go out and buy furniture?
There are some furnishings. There's, like a small couch pressed against the corner. There's no like pots and pans or anything, though. That's all empty. There's none of that kind of stuff. I'll say there's a small living room, and there's a bed in each of the rooms, but other than that, that's really about it. You're gonna have to be buying furnishings for this.
Okay. That can be an after we get back responsibility, since we're gonna leave pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I assume it's a
well,
lot of us like dropping stuff off in our rooms and being like, okay, we'll sleep when we get back.
But yeah, other than just, some beds and maybe some small cupboards to put your clothes in, there's really not much in this place. It's kind of a do your own deal.
I just want to, since it was L'Oreal order who sold, so can I just do a quick investigation check to make sure there's no unwanted listening devices inside the house?
Sure, go ahead.
Since we're in Old Town, I would like to know if we're on the Hearthstone type of area.
What do you mean?
Like,
Soulstone, I
is
think.
our house built on like the impenetrable like stone?
The bottom floor of your house is made out of soulstone. Yeah, Thomas, the workshop that you have is sat on the soulstone streets of Yarnum.
Okay.
Yarnum?
We're real.
Yarnum?
L'Oreal, different
Yep.
city.
I look
Man,
at Thomas
I
and
should
go,
not have taken 2 shots.
I look at Thomas and I go, figure out a way if you could face through this floor.
Pee. Stop. Ow.
You don't appear to see anything out of the ordinary, other than the fact that this place is pretty dusty. It seems like this place has been empty for a while.
Yeah,
Uh,
it looks pretty clear to me.
I think Evelyn and Safia are gonna go see. Shoot, is it Gert or Mert in this city? I can never remember.
I think it's Gert.
This one's Gert.
Okay, I'm gonna go see Gert, and we're gonna ask about the one of those fancy bags we got last time from Mert.
The bag of holding?
One of the ones for
The ones that's like
hunting.
yeah, one that could fit a
Oh.
wyvern potentially.
So a wyvern. How much does a wyvern weigh?
A lot.
I feel like this is the start
A
of like
lot.
a joke.
Oh my god, if there's wyvern babies, are we gonna take those?
God,
too?
no.
No,
Let me answer that
I will
quickly.
not let you.
No.
Yes.
I
Listen,
think
Fred,
wyvern-
Thomas, don't even fucking think
no.
about it.
No, here, think about it. Train a wyvern at aerial combat.
Wyverns, yeah. No, that's not.
Trinket, don't you dare put wyvern babies there. I swear to fucking God.
They weigh around a ton, according to the Forgotten Realms wiki.
Yeah, there's no bag that you can put that in.
So it's about
Okay.
a Prius.
Would the
Essentially
normal
what you
bag
would
fit,
do-
like, the head, maybe?
Yeah, you would take the head, and then you would call it into the Hunters Guild, and the Hunters Guild would send a squad of people to reclaim it. Unless you wanted to, unless one of you knows how to adequately harvest a
I think I could do a
A
pretty good
wyvern.
job, but I don't think I'm perfect at it. I am blind after all.
That's something you could discuss with Gert if you wanted to go talk to him.
Yeah, I want to see if I can borrow one of these bags for this like mission, because technically this this job is given by the magistrate, right?
It is given by the magistrate. Yep,
So, yeah.
Trinket, I have a question.
for sure. What's up?
The walls of the house, like the workshop floor, right? What are they made of? Stone, wood?
The first floor would be just made out of just a cobbled stone with like, just kind of a limestone quick concrete. And then the second floor is just made out of hardwood and a thatched roof.
Can I see if the walls are hollow?
Sure. Make an
See if they have,
investigation
like,
check.
spaces are like in between the walls. 13.
On your floor, not really. You would, if you were to try and do something like this, you might damage the integrity of the first floor here.
Okay. Okay.
Do I have to make any kind of like persuasion check, or do I need to actually RP out with? Kurt real quick?
If you'd like to, yeah. You stand and wait in line in the Amethyst Palace, waiting for people to go about their things. A number of parties coming and going, all number of people doing the exact same thing that you're doing, there to get a new job, there to get paid. You see a number of bright new faces, people who are here maybe for their first job, maybe for their last job.
Could I also attend? 'Cause I
Gert
wanna...
looks exactly as he did before, yeah.
If you'd like to do the talking, so I don't have to act as Sophia, that'd be cool.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up. I'll walk up to Gert when we finally get through the line and go, "Hey, Gert.
Oh, yes, hello. Yes, hello.
So you remember that one mission that I epically failed? We're gonna go complete it now. My friend here wants to know if she can have like some assistance with something."
You see, he just kind of blinks a little bit.
So, last time we worked on a job like this, Mert gave us this bag that could like hold a lot of big animals in it. Do you have one of those I could borrow?
Yes, but Laurel, are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this group seems better than my old one.
Yes,
we're the
much
best.
more adequate.
Yeah, and then I flash on my new Severus badge, and then I point at hers too.
Yes, I mean, I didn't mean to. He kind of starts to get almost defensive. Yes, I didn't mean to question your authority or anything, darling. Merely, you know. Yes, right away. And you see, he pulls out two of these.
Oh,
Would either of you know how to scale a wyvern? Does Severus have some big fancy tool for that? He kind of smiles a big toothy grin.
You know what? I should ask.
This is just kind of like for us, but figure we do our best. You got like a book on it.
A book on scaling wyverns. He kind of turns around and goes to rummage through things for a second.
Or even like, taking their claws.
Yes, here, Volo's Guide to Beasts. It should all be in there. And he hands you over a book.
I'll hand him over a gold.
Gert, I have another question.
No charge, darling, no charge.
Gert, would you happen to know where we can rent a carriage?
Yes, where to? To going all the way to Tongues, or are you gonna leave it in Oldhold?
Leave it in Old Hold.
That's risky business.
Okay. Well, if we leave it in Tongues, it's on the other side, and we kind of need to be on the inner side.
That's true.
What if we left it in Bridge Cross?
Well, you might as well just walk at that point, I think.
Yeah.
I just feel
Well-
like it's a lot to go like way past our destination, you know?
How far is the walk from from Astramon to Old Hold?
Mm,
I feel like it'd be quite a bit.
a week.
Oh,
6 days, I'll say.
And a
6 days.
Train from L'Oreal to Astramon is like what, a day or two?
Yeah, that's like 8 hours. Not even.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
like- that's
it
like
would
8
take us
hours.
like a full week to go from here to Old Hold.
To Old Hold.
Mostly on foot though.
And then maybe another couple of days to walk around in the mountains and kill stuff. So like 2 weeks and some change. You could get it done, but you'd be trying to time crunch.
Yeah, and then we just take a teleporter to Vosh from wherever we are, and we shower up and attend the games. We
I
turn in the
It's
quest
gonna
on the
take
way back.
2 bags full of dragons to Vosh.
No, I think we just bring the head back, and we just prove that we killed it, and we claim the reward. Like,
Yeah, it's a week there, a week back.
Yeah, we're still in time crunch. Get all the way back.
oh, unless you got wait,
Yeah,
you
it's like
guys are
it's
saying
like a
go all
week
the way
there, a week
and
back. Yeah.
and then okay.
Yeah, a week there, a week back. Well, like 8 days there, 8 days back, basically.
Does a bag of holding keep things fresh?
This hunter's bag does have a chilling effect to it. Yeah.
Okay, so technically we could take some dragon, a wyvern with us to Vosh. It'll be okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
hell, you guys are fancy. If you wanted to go and talk to Severus about, like we walk there and then we buy a teleport from there back to L'Oreal. You guys are important enough that you can start to factor in the price of a teleportation scroll into a quest, The teleportation scroll might cost you like, 150, 200 gold or something. But, if you get paid 1750, is it worth it for you to buy the thing to save yourself a week of walk time? That's up to you guys to decide.
So
That
basically,
sounds good to me.
right now today is the 19th.
Yes.
In game, and the 37th is the cup. So if it was 8 days there, 8 days back, that's 16 days. We have 18 days before the cup, so we would have 2 days of potential fuck up time before we had to
Right.
use the scroll, but we could still have the scroll just in case.
Or we don't fuck up and go to Vosh early and then explore Vosh.
Fuck it. I know a thing. You should just go talk to Severus again about teleports if you want.
we go to Severus.
Because Vosh is a city.
That
center
was the.
that
I think that was the
anything.
plan. Was to go to him when we wanted to ask that question anyway.
Did you have any more questions for Gert/Mert?
I mean, we got the bag. That's all I cared about.
You
We
have
got a
accepted the
second one.
quest as well. You've accepted the quest.
Uh,
I'll put those
so
on your
if we
character sheet in a
leave-
moment.
If we leave it in Old Town, could somebody come pick it up?
The cart?
Yes.
I don't think there's a point of getting a card at the moment.
Wait, if we got a cart from Astramon to Old Hole, is it still 8 days?
You could see if you could go to Astromond and then see if you could get someone to take you in their cart from Astromond to Old Hold, but there's no guarantee.
Okay, that still sounds like a good idea though.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually.
Even if they could just take us
Fire.
in their cart from Astramon to Bridgecross, I mean, it still saves time.
Yeah, I mean, but you would be hitchhiking basically. Like you could try to hitch, like roll up and be like, hey, we're
We'll pay.
can we chill or can we offer mercenary support? You're an adventure party.
We'll have Quilbert out with one of his little legs, like, hey boys. I think that could help.
Just selling Quill.
Listen, he's
Oh.
a fake creature. He's barely, it's fine.
You should get him some
We are
little
gonna be
boots.
bringing 2
Oh my
basilisks on the cart.
Some little like heeled boots.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
They'd be so small.
You could make them.
I should make them.
Okay, well let's go.
December.
I shake my hand. I shake Gert's hand and go, "Thank you. I promise I won't fail this time."
I swear to God, if you kill another character, Cole.
Evelyn gives a nod as they walk away. Which when Evelyn nods, it kind of makes Safia like bow almost because she's sitting on my shoulders.
What? Sorry.
Nothing. It was just a silly comment.
But
We're on
yeah,
the way to Severus.
you're on the way to go talk to Severus.
I think all of us, correct?
So you would probably go to the workshop and find Dextra, who is kind of just milling around looking at other people's work and doing kind of other stuff because the door to Severus's office is closed. You do have to make an appointment to speak to him.
Can we ask Destra?
This up for this.
You can. Do you want to just approach Dextra? You guys can also make some more investigation checks, perception checks as you go back to the Imperial Workshop if you'd like.
Absolutely investigation.
I'm glad we have somebody that has intelligence.
16.
I will say with a 16 investigation, Thomas, it seems like they are working on the same thing. Although you can see that clearly, this is a different model, or this is a different airship that they're working on. Perhaps, one of a couple that they've been working on.
This is a completely different one than the one I saw before.
The same model, but yeah, it seems to be different. It's not finished. It seems maybe as if, within the last day or so, they finished the one that they were working on and started on another one.
Oh. Interesting.
Do we work for the good guys?
Mean. Good guys, bad guys.
I would like to ask this question to Dex. I am not a very charismatic character. However, Safia is, and she's not here.
Why, if it isn't the quill. She kind of looks up from her work and smiles.
Is it Quill or Quills? I was always confused. Do we have more than one Quill?
She looks down at her notebook. The quill registered. She's a bit of a know-it-all.
Yeah, I think it's like, because we're like a team, right? We are one. The quill.
I think we wanted to speak to Severus, talk more about a job we were taking on, Dextra. Is he free at the moment?
Oh, a little busy at the moment. Um, you're taking a job? Where to?
The Wyvern out
Into the mountains.
in the mountains, and we wanted to let him know that we'd be gone for a bit. So it should only take like a 5-minute discussion. We also wanted to ask his advice on something.
I can take it down. She kind of holds up her clipboard. You'll be gone for how long?
2.5 weeks, I think.
Oh, okay.
It kind of depends, actually. We were gonna ask if he could give us a scroll of teleport.
Oh, you want a QB?
A what?
Water bag?
A quick pack, yeah.
Oh. How much do those cost from Severus? Because I've heard on the market they're like,
Well, he can make them for maybe. Well, I can only make so many a week. I think the last time we sold them, they were like 100.
that seems pretty reasonable.
Does she still have her hand on the clipboard?
She does, yeah.
I'm gonna reach up and then I'm gonna like put my fingers on her clipboard and be like, so and like trace it and be like, so Do you think that we can get those like today or tomorrow?
You're leaving today then? I could have them to you maybe by the end of the day? In a couple hours? You just want one for now, right?
I think so. And then look it back at everybody else.
That would do good, yeah.
Yeah.
We buy another one if we need it later, but
Are
for
we
this
going-
job we should only need one.
Are we taking one to Vosh, or are we taking back here to return?
I don't think they go to Vosh, do they?
Well, I mean, certainly someone. Well, if you really wanted, I could teleport you to a circle, or a number of people could teleport you to a circle, but a real teleport spell, those you're gonna have to pay for or get from the boss.
Okay, well then let's just get one back here, and then.
And don't pay some lousy weird porter to teleport you to Vosh. They might screw you over.
Well, no, we would rather you do it.
So does everyone want to chip in 12 gold, 5 silver, and we'll buy a teleportation scroll?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't
Okay.
Why is everybody?
Sure.
Oh,
I
and
got-
you should
I got
probably
con
get
crud.
in like a dimensional tent or a fortress to sleep in at the Vosh games if you're going.
Oh, sorry. Repeat that.
A place to stay, like a tent. Most people stay in a dimensional tent,
How much extra? would
bigger
that
on
be?
the inside. Oh, well, I mean, it was just a suggestion. I don't have one.
Oh, you don't. Do you know where we could buy one?
Sure. Yeah, they'd have one at the L'Oreal Order, or maybe you could make one.
Could we make one? I think we have a friend that would love to learn how to make one.
Ooh, Quilter?
Thomas.
Oh. Yeah. Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah, make a persuasion check. You can do it with advantage.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That scared
Or
me a little bit.
Thomas.
No, I'm good.
was-
You can make it. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank God.
Yeah, she kind of reaches over and actually Thomas, you didn't realize until this point, but you guys were actually a few feet from the gnome who you spoke to the other day. And she kind of taps him on the shoulder. Linus, do you think that maybe later today you could teach what was your name, sorry? He kind of looks to you. And the gnome kind of looks up and looks at you. You actually already introduced yourself to this guy, didn't you?
Yep. I sure did.
Oh, Thomas, you're back.
Hey,
Come to get a
man.
lesson on something, huh?
Yep. Trying to get better at making things, you know.
An interdimensional or a dimensional tent for them to stay in while they're in the Vosh. Oh yes, those are a bit of a rare item. It would take you a couple of days of work, but I'm sure within a week or so, of good work, we could make one. He kind of nods.
Yeah.
2 minds are better than one.
That they are.
So you could kind of come back here at during just normal operation hours and kind of bug this guy to teach you how to make one of these.
Bug this guy as if he isn't wanting to teach me things, yet I'm here anyways.
How many like total hours would need to be dedicated for that?
It is a rare magical item.
A lot.
Oh, that's right. We just have like a chart for this. I forgot. I'm done.
And I will say that even though you're not level 6, he'll help you make it.
What a legend this guy is.
So what if we asked Dextra to teleport us close to the place? Then we teleported home instead of taking the train. Could she teleport us? Like, let me look at the map. Because she could teleport us to a circle. Is there a circle we know of that's on the way? Like, is there a
Astromon maybe,
circle in
but
Bridgecross
probably
maybe?
not. But not those small towns. Probably.
Dextra, do you know where the nearest teleportation circle to Old Hold is off the top of your head?
Well, maybe you could be teleported to Old Hold. I think I know
Look.
somebody there.
Oh,
Would it help if I lived there? If I
You're
grew
from
up there?
Old Hold?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not really, because it would be me you'd be paying.
how much
But
would
yeah,
that
there's a
cost us?
teleportation circle there, last I checked. Well, for that, she kind of counts all of you. How many people can go through a teleportation circle?
Is there a limit?
Yeah,
I don't think
there
there's a limit
is.
on us. I don't think there is a limit on teleportation circle.
It's just a time thing, I think, because it's only exists for one round. So however many people you can reasonably get into it.
Yeah, there's a teleportation circle there, so like 50 gold or so.
A person or total?
She just shrugs. No, I'll do it for 50 gold. She kind of checks her watch. When do you want to go? You want to go right now?
I think we wanted to get the teleportation paper or scroll from Severus as well, so we could just get back quickly.
No,
And
hear
it-
me out, guys. If we go there now, we could just take the train back and everything back. It'd be fun. And then we're still at the same amount of time without missing a beat.
Wait, how? If we just wait till tonight, we can get the quick back. She can teleport us there. We can do the job, and then we can just quick back.
Okay,
And
how
then
about,
Thomas can
okay,
start making the
That's like a 3-day job at max.
okay, how about this? We'll come back later to come see you for the scroll and the teleport.
Well, why don't we just go downstairs, buy the teleport scroll from Severus, and come up and do the teleport?
It won't be ready until tonight.
Oh, which the scroll or
The quick back won't be ready until tonight.
Oh,
So if we wait
okay.
until tonight to get the quick back, and then we get teleported, we stay the night in Old Home, and then we just go out the next day to start fighting the wyvern. As
Okay,
soon as
that
we
works for
kill
me.
it, cut off its head, put it in the bag, quick back. 3 days in, we're done.
Do we need any rations or any other materials? Is anybody low on rations?
Yeah,
I would
I
probably
could use
need
some rations.
rations. I still have a thing I need to feed.
Same.
Let me check my rations. We might have to go back to Gert. I'm sorry, Trinket.
I have 10 days worth of rations.
Shopkeeper's all
on
broke, so you're
Evelyn.
gonna have to just tell me what you want.
I only have one lunchbox. So
I have
will need
8.
that.
Is that enough?
I also
For
have
3 days worth of
three.
travel.
I also have
Oh, then I'm
3
good.
bread loaves.
We can also hunt if while we're out there.
Yeah, and gather and stuff. Fishing.
Why don't we go to the pub, have a drink, wait for the quick back to be done, go grab the quick back, pay our 150 gold, then skedaddle
Oh,
skedoodle.
I thought we already paid the 150 gold.
Well,
'Cause
I
you
need to
said-
recalculate.
Oh,
'cause
I
you
took
said,
I took the
yeah,
quick back was 100, right?
yeah, and I paid a 12 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I paid my portion of that too. And
Well, it's 12
Sofia.
and a half.
Yeah.
I'll pay
Yeah,
mine
so-
in a second too.
So 77.
Yeah, I'll pay mine
57.
as well.
Okay.
And then the
everybody
other 50, when we'll pay that later, but I'm down to take that from the party funds because I have enough to cover that in the party funds right now.
I would also like that when we do missions that we like take like 20% and put it to the party funds.
We should
Well, yeah,
probably
that's what we've
start
been
doing
doing.
that. No, we haven't
Yeah,
really
doing
been
a little
doing that.
more. Well, yeah, we
We-
need to put more in the party fund. You think?
Yeah, we've been doing like my 7th every other time in the party funds.
Yeah, because we need
So-
to start. Because if these teleports are going to be useful for us, we might as well have a party fund for like teleportation purposes to cover the cost.
Why don't we start rounding up to 10 then, and put the last 2 portions in the party fund?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wait, what? Sorry.
So
Instead
divide
of
by 10
rounding to
people.
8, divide by 10 people, but 2 of those portions are party fund.
Okay.
That's better than 20%.
It was exactly 20%.
Wait. 1/8 is not.
No,
Oh, you're
you're
saying
talking about-
continue to put my pay in there?
No.
No, no.
Like split it 10 ways instead of 8
Oh,
ways.
10 ways. I'm sorry. I heard
You only
8 ways.
split it 7 ways, you doofuses.
Yeah,
No,
we're
we always
nine
split it 8
ways.
with.
Normally we've been splitting it 7 ways, and every other time my 7th goes into the party fund.
Okay, well then how
Oh, really? I
about-
thought your 7th would go to Shalfia. Your 8th
Every
would go to
other
Shalfia.
time. We don't have 8 people.
Okay,
Do
well,
we have
let's do
7
it
people?
9
Fuck
ways
me.
then. Let's do it 9 ways then. Then that's 2 portions go to the party funds.
That
So-
works.
2/9 go to the party fund, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you guys handle all that.
I'm not very good at math right now.
Yeah, neither am I.
But
I
yeah,
failed that
Dexter told
class.
you that by the end of the night, that'll be ready. And you have another night in the city of L'Oreal.
Have I been able to long rest since Severus fucked me up?
You guys will say that basically you guys went straight from there. You bought your house. Now you did your house tour. It's late in the evening. Actually, I'll say that yeah, I was kind of assuming that it was the next day.
Okay,
So you
I'm
just
gonna
want me to
long
have-
rest.
That's fine.
We can say that you can long rest, yeah.
How much was the gold to stay in the? Oh, we were in our house now. Never mind.
You have a house now.
We have a house.
We also need to get furnishings for our house, but we could do that after.
I don't
If
know,
we
let's
can-
let's role play the first night at your house. Let's do that. Why not? What's the first night at the Quill house like?
Well, we don't have furniture, right?
Lots of
Money's
sweeping.
out.
You've got essentially a sofa and a chair in the entertaining room. And then upstairs you each have a bed.
Oh,
Is there a
okay.
table in like the dining room?
Yeah, but no chairs.
No chairs.
Kind of mean.
Can I buy one of those like big shots of the sprites or whatever, the spirits, the clear spirits?
Sprites. I thought we were talking about like.
Can I get a Sprite and a
I was trying to remember what we called it. The clear spirits?
Yeah, you can buy some clear spirits.
Everclear, I think it was basically supposed to be.
Hold
no,
on
that's
now.
Electric Boogaloo one. We don't want that one.
Yes, we
too
do.
strong.
But for
Does
sure, yeah,
anyone
you guys
have
can
a-
buy some stuff to warm your house a little bit, some food and some drinks and
I just thought we would all
some
take it
dried
to the
herbs?
table.
Sorry.
Does anyone have like a tea kit?
Nope.
No.
You know what? I've got an idea. How about we play a truth or drink game? You either answer the question or you drink.
Aw, there's a character who's not here.
I know.
I have a
We're
question.
recorded though.
Question for them in Discord, and then they can say whether they drink or not.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna sound like a 13-year-old boy today. I'm sorry.
Okay, create a circle, everybody. Make a fucking circle.
Trinket, I have a question.
sure, what's up?
Are you able to do like light activity through a long rest? Is that
Like
a
what?
thing you can do? Like, say I wanted to start designing something, right? Would that count as light activity?
Technically, you have to do that in downtime.
Okay. This is fine.
Make a circle.
But what if I said no?
Just for the record, God, this is not happening in the workshop.
I
Yes,
understand.
it
In our
is.
house. In our house, we are doing this, not at the workshop.
So at the workshop.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, let's
Not
let's play a
not
game.
the
the
house.
clean room.
Listen, not in the house's workshop either.
Yeah, let's play a game. What the fuck is up with that?
Don't steal my shit from the chat.
We have a lot of questions for Mateo.
I literally suggested this just so, like, I don't think Mateo would have suggested it, but I suggested we play this game out of character. Because Mateo would not want us to play this.
How you play that?
You ask Mateo a
Oh,
question,
fuck.
and he has to be truthful about it, or take a shot.
I literally just got a beer from the fridge. This is gonna be fun.
Wait, we only ask Mateo questions? Alright.
Don't we all
Mm-mm.
want to know things about Mateo?
I think it's the point of the game is everybody's honest with everybody.
I just feel like I've already shared way more than everyone else, you know?
I mean, what about the people who haven't shared? You know, like, I
Like
think
the,
we'll just go
like
over.
the spy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but
I've shared a lot with you.
he's suspicious.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first, since I'm the new one here.
Yeah. What's up?
Mateo,
Mhm.
where did you get your tattoo?
Which one?
The one he burned off.
Probably running on 5 years now, almost. This one, on the other hand, I just got, and he transforms into Laurel with the snap of his fingers, using the masquerade tattoo.
Pretty cute.
Oh, I just got this one, and I reveal that I have a calico cat and some water lilies around it.
Okay, that's so much cuter than whatever.
It's
don't know.
extra. It's extra funny because I don't know that you turned into her.
uh,
All right, so I think I get this game now. I think I get this game. All right, Mateo.
oh fuck. Yeah.
You are working for the other side. What the fuck is up with that?
I don't hear a question, Evelyn.
Yeah,
I
what the
mean,
Question.
what the fuck is up with that?
Question mark.
I mean, I'm not working for them anymore. Like, so I deny your question on the grounds of it.
All right, well, what were you doing for the other side then? The fuck is that?
I take a shot
I
just
will.
for the question.
I
If he doesn't answer, can I shoot him in the back of the head?
I feel
Reasonable.
done with that.
Reasonable.
Let me put it this way. I 6 years ago, I couldn't give less of a shit about the war, the size, and you know what? I still probably couldn't give half a shit about the war and party. I made a few mistakes, stumbled a little bit, stole from the wrong people per se, and it ended badly for me. And I was given the choice between life and death. And as you probably could tell, y'all, I chose life because I wasn't too fond of dying for a meaningless cause. So, they told me that I would be going to the wonderful magistrate and just sending them information back out. And I thought, you know what? That's right up my fucking alley. Staying hidden, not drawing too much attention to myself. Just sending back information. It's easy. Then I ran into you fucking doofuses. So that's what the fuck is up with that.
So what you're saying is you've never been trustworthy. Bad answer.
When have I ever let one of you down? I have been there and put my back out for each and every one of you.
Is that your question?
No, I'm
I
asking
think-
you. Have I ever betrayed one of you on the battlefield? What the fuck is up with that?
I can't think of a time.
Thomas, have I betrayed you on the battlefield before?
Can't say you have, no.
Laurel?
I guess not, but you know, I watched you run around and do nothing for like a hot minute. It was really suspicious.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. I know you couldn't hit the ghost. I'm just kidding.
Oh fuck. That battle, yes. Ren? No. Terran? Have I betrayed you on the battlefield?
Haven't let me down, babe.
So, what other reason have I given you not to trust my performance? Yes, my ethics are questionable per se. I get that, but would any of you done something differently if you were in my position? Gun to your head. Would you guys have chosen death?
Yes,
What the fuck is up with that?
100%.
I don't think you're supposed to go twice in a row, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It depends on what I did to deserve it, you know? If you just stole, maybe not.
Ooh, somebody else go, but I have a question for you, and I'll whisper it into Terran's ear. Terran, ask him what he stole.
Okay. Asking Mateo.
Mateo takes a drink. Next person.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh.
Just as you guys are kind of sitting here and playing your game, there's a knock at the door.
Ooh, that was a good knock.
That was really
That was.
That was a good
I'm good.
Tell me you don't have
Uh,
dogs without telling me you don't have dogs.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna like turn around and be like, who is it?
Mateo's gonna get up as well and have the two worlds like The Shining.
You hear on the other side of the door a man's voice say, Imperial Magistrate, Gift Division.
Gift of division.
Is this
so,
sus? Like,
I'm not too sure I want to insight that or not.
So I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna
walk up the
insight
door
that.
and then be like, okay, where's my gift?
You just, okay.
he opens the door and sees
On the
two
other side of
worlds
the
standing
door,
there.
I would like for you to just make me a perception check.
Are
You
still
see
with my
a
world?
tall bald man, or he's balding. He's kind of got like a cowl of long, greasy hair that's kind of pulled back into a ponytail. An elven man. Greetings, miss. I'm from the Imperial Magistrate here. I have a housewarming gift for you. And he kind of extends to you guys a gift basket.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar and be like, who sent this?
Excuse me, ma'am. It's
from the magistrate. Do we send them all to people who buy houses in the city?
Insight check.
Who taught you guys
Can,
manners?
can I insight check this guy as well?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
doing
that.
so good.
This is amazing.
He's got magistrate pins on.
Yes.
So wild. You guys are
I'm gonna-
buffoons.
I'm gonna trace.
He's just
every
kind
one
of,
those magistrates.
yeah. I mean, he looks like he works for the magistrate.
I'm gonna
He
trace
just
all
kind
the
of, he looks
magistrate
like you can see as like he doesn't have. It's weird. He's got like a magistrate pin, but it's not like a Homeland Defense pin. It's not like, it's almost like this guy doesn't have any other job, and this is like the thing that they gave him to do. It's okay. I can go if you'd like me to go. I'm sorry.
Does he
I
seem
just
freaked
really
out
wanted
by
to
the fact that there's two
to
Laurels there?
welcome to the town. And he sets the
wanna-
gift basket down on the ground.
Wait,
I'll tip him one
you
gold.
want to come in? Do you want to come in and have a drink with us?
So, what's your name so I can apologize to all of our bosses for you?
It looks like you only did like...
Rafi. My name's Rafi.
Come
Alright.
on.
And
Rafi, come
no
inside.
need for apologies. And no, that's I'm still on the job. He kind of looks inside and sees that you guys are drinking and is like, no, I'm still on the job. I'm still on the job.
He has a
Okay.
Christmas sleigh behind him as he goes to give him.
And then he kind of looks both ways. 74-31. Is this? And he kind of starts to go on his way.
Before he goes,
Hi,
Mateo's gonna give
Rafi.
him.
You what? Sorry.
Mateo's gonna give him a piece of gold, just as like a tip.
Oh no, not necessary.
No, it's a holiday season. Go.
It's like
Holiday Can I hold him at
He has a
gunpoint and make
sleigh.
him take?
Well, it's something to spend at the big game, right? He smiles.
Exactly. You're actually looking at one of the players right here.
Oh no, you're
See that?
No way. He kind of looks at his clipboard.
The hat.
no.
You play skill
Why don't you
shot?
show him something cool?
No, he's still looking at Marilyn. You play Mateo. God, I'm gonna do it every
Marilyn.
fucking time. He's still looking at Mateo. You play skill shot? You
No,
an
not really.
athlete, huh? You're an athlete.
No, this guy
Oh,
is.
no.
We call him One
See Thomas
Banger.
back there?
You call him what?
What?
I am not gonna lie, kid. If that's your name, you gotta pick something better.
Wait, what did you
Yeah,
just
one
call
bigger.
him?
I called you One Banger.
damn. Yeah, we call him the one pump chump over here.
It's either one bullet to the back of the head or one grenade to the masses.
I would like to
Do you
take
see-
my double barrel shotgun, go walk behind Laurel.
Well, can I get your autograph?
You heard about that
How
massive
mean am I
grenade that went
feeling?
off at the tryouts? Killing the entire team in one hit? That was him.
It would mean the world. He actually, he opens up his notebook, and I'll tell you, you don't even need to make a check. You can see that in big writing at the top of his little notebook is none other than Gabe Munson's signature.
Oh my god.
Could you sign it right here?
I'm feeling nice, sure. I'll sign it.
Remember, spread the word around. Thomas, the one pump
Thomas.
man.
I
don't.
ain't never heard of you, but good luck if you are an athlete.
Listen to me. Keep it that way.
Hope to see you in the big game.
No one knows about me. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh, and you should paint your shutters. And he kind of points up. You can see that your shutters are a little the paint's peeling.
Do I have prestidigitation? No. I'm terrible.
And he walks off.
I would like to go around and start shooting people in the back of the head.
I didn't say shit. Get out of here. I'm just
Specifically,
being a
Laurel
creepy little
and
weirdo.
Mateo.
Nice.
You
I'm
mean
so
Laurel,
glad.
Laurel?
I'm so glad Evelyn made it out of that somehow.
Listen,
Literally called you
he'll
one
sh-
pump chump.
Listen, you're blind. It's not there.
Listen, when I was in the stands, I was like, that guy's new name is One Banger, and they were like, yeah, that sounds like a good name. So I like spread that whole around through all the crowd.
I think
Yeah,
one
Thomas-
plump man was also extremely disrespectful. Oh.
I was just trying to remember what Evelyn said, and I could not for the life of me, so I just made
You guys
something
pick up the little basket and bring it inside?
Oh yeah, I definitely bring up the
Yeah.
basket.
It's a bomb.
All right.
Not the same.
Who raised you fucks that that's how you answer a door? What the fuck is up with that?
Oh
I'm a
yeah,
little-
it is fairly nicely wrapped. It's wrapped in like a little kind of ribbon, and it's got a bunch of stuff in it.
I haven't really drank this much before, so I apologize for my actions.
Is this Laurel or Cole?
Laurel.
Okay. To answer Evelyn's question, my parents died when I was 12, bitch. So that's who raised me.
Oh.
So before 12, you never answered a door.
When you're living in wartime, not many people really come to knock on your door. And if they do, you don't answer it.
Do you guys open the gift basket?
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna
We
open
do.
it like really fast.
Hazel is still just peeking with 2 eyes over the edge.
So it's got this big, like, Imperial Magistrate seal on the top of it, and as you kind of pop open the ribbon actually becomes confetti and kind of goes, and there's the sound of kazoos as you guys hear a voice. Congratulations on your purchase. On behalf of the Imperial Magistrate, we welcome you. Together we are strong. And then a little jingle that's the Imperial Magistrate jingle plays.
I thought you were about to
And
do
if-
the Jurassic Park theme.
If there's words to that song, I would sing them out loud.
Inside it is actually a number of things. There is there's a lot of some nice cheeses, crackers. There's a bottle of fancy looking wine. There is a little placard that you can essentially put in your window. That's like a like a little flag of like I'm a supporter kind of flag.
Ally.
And I'm an ally.
No. Wow, saying ally got rid of the board. I'm sorry. It was worth it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
And then there is also in it there is a decanter of endless water,
Oh shit, that's
which
really
is
nice.
labeled as such for your home.
I toss it to the ground and I kick it away.
I sort of love drunk Laurel.
You should probably drink some of that.
No water. Water bad.
Sort of meant to just sit on your counter and be used in your home for a number of things.
It's the Brita filter.
The endless Brita filter.
I can't believe it says bagel.
I feel like that would be really good for waterboarding.
I pick
Jesus
it up.
Christ.
Advanced interrogation technique.
I pick it up and then I'm going to use a geyser effect on it on Mateo.
Mateo,
Oh, nice.
make
Day
a
one
dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
Dexter.
Day
Sorry, I
one
dropped
and we have
something.
water damage. That's crazy.
Water damage.
Loose water is good
Oh,
for
no.
mushrooms.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is a 13 save.
Oh, it was supposed to be a strength saving throw. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's gonna be
The
lower
worst.
here. What's my? So that's gonna be a 6 then.
Oh.
You have -1 strength.
You take 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and let's actually say let's have the other people in the house also make strength saving throws.
Oh well, it's over for me, guys. Yep.
Hey, if I roll well enough, can I assist Safia? JK, I rolled a 2.
Oh.
It was almost 18.
The kitchen, the table that you guys were all covered on, everything is whoosh, whoosh, as the 30-foot long, 1-foot wide geyser of water comes flowing from this thing. 200 pounds worth of water.
Oh my god.
I go open the door.
Oh, 30 gallons.
I swim over.
Covers all of you guys. As you're all soaking wet now.
How much damage
What
do
the
we
fuck
take?
is up with that?
I'll say that you don't take any damage, but
Okay, okay. Hazel looks like the ring girl now, so enjoy that mental image.
Evelyn goes over and gets our one chair and puts it in the corner and makes Laurel sit in the chair.
I want to
Yeah.
grab this thing from Laurel's hands.
And then
Face
as I
the
do
corner,
that,
Laurel.
listen, I gotta.
there's a lot less
few things
dust
I
in
want-
this room.
Exactly. I dusted the place and I hit Mateo.
Look, if you want to hit Mateo, you just do it like this. And then I punch Laurel. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess you know who the abusive dad in this family is.
I didn't
No,
have a dad.
if you're gonna attack Mateo, you gotta do this. And I grab my gun.
Thomas, what about you? What's your backstory? How did you end up with these bunch of fuck ups?
Thomas, who the fuck is up with that?
What?
Who the fuck?
Ooh. Oh well, I mean, grew up in Old Hold. There wasn't much going on there, and I kind of just decided to join up here because I needed something to do.
Fair enough. You don't have any much opinions about the war? You must have experienced some of the war in Old Hold. No?
Cricket, just so I can get reminded. Old Hold was one of those places that could like the group that was in control of that area like fluctuated often, right?
Yeah. For a long
mean-
time it fluctuated, yeah.
I mean, growing up in a place where one day you're in control of Black Maw, the other the magistrate is in control. You start to kind of not care as much. Kind of just becomes normal.
I feel that. You still have family back there, or they get?
Yeah.
No, they didn't become products of war. You're the lucky one.
I like the cheese place. That was a nice place to visit. They had good cheese.
Which one? Salacia?
Oh, I'm getting my towns mixed up.
And that was as Brooke. That was a different character.
Lor's getting memories from the dead.
Ah. Hazel,
Mm.
you're a witch. What the fuck is up with that? Do people are people born with witch powers, or?
I'm gonna grab some water real fast.
I don't know. I've never met another one. If we find one, we can ask.
Well, what about you?
I don't know. I could always do it as far as I know. My grandma was kind of creepy, so she taught me how to be creepy and do magic.
You ever know your parents, or?
I mean, does anyone really?
Only one.
I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know my parents.
Well, la-di-da.
No.
Well, I don't know actually. It's been a
Jesus
long time.
Christ.
So like a half a one, I'll say.
Yeah, that's better than 0.
Yep.
My grandma was more than enough, you know?
I feel you. That's kind of how it's like with Sally.
Mhm. All you need is somebody looking out for you that you can count on. It doesn't have to be the bodies that made you. What is that even? Gross. And then,
Wow.
of course, Gilbert is my son, but not really. But he is. But he's not, but he is. She's just looking at people between the, like, scraggly lines of her, the ring girl hair right now. Holding up her hedgehog.
Trinket, I want to do something real quick.
Go ahead.
Can I like go away from the group? Get
You have your
Steven
own
out.
private quarters.
I want to. I mean, I'm not gonna go to my own like room. I'm just gonna like move away from the group, turn away, get Steven out, see if I start getting petrified yet. See
Make
how close we
a
are.
survival check.
Oh,
Oh,
gee.
okay.
We're gonna have to release these guys soon, man.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know that last time you went for this, that you had found that he was learning how to use his eyes, and this time you kind of prop open the thing, and you're looking, and for a second he's asleep, and then you kind of go, Steven, and you are met immediately with a bright blue flash from this man's eyes as it's been a minute since you've opened his cage. Yeah, make me a
Oh, guys.
1 second.
It's been an honor.
Yeah. This is what's happening. Agate is getting taken outside.
Taken out back?
somewhere. Taken out back.
Just don't make me throw
And
another one off
shot?
the train.
What?
How best do I die, Trinket?
I fucking got what the.
I think it's a con save. I think it was a con save.
Put them out in the stables.
DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
DC
Petrified.
12 Constitution saving throw.
First
yeah.
fail, you are restrained. Second turn, you must repeat it. If you fail
Oh,
again,
God.
then you are petrified.
I'm sure this is fine.
Nice,
We're good.
easy.
Yeah, you know for a fact that he's you have disturbed him. He was liking the darkness inside of here, and he's in maybe an angry teen phase. He flashed you pretty good.
I'm gonna close the thing real quick. I'm just gonna stand there like, uh-oh.
Guys, you know that you guys ever watch The Simpsons, where it's like, the scene where the mayor is like, trying to hide the fact that, his kitchen is on fire.
With the stripper.
Yeah.
Oh, the
No.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis, localized exclusively in your kitchen at this time of year.
I'm gonna put some
There's
rations
a
in there,
bright blue
close the
flash for a
hatch.
second. Whoosh!
Thomas, I have a great idea. You should make these things called sunglasses and put a mirror reflective
Oh my
sheen on
God.
the top of it so that you can look at him, and when he looks at you, it bounces back on him, and then he doesn't like petrify you.
Wouldn't that petrify him?
Yeah, wouldn't that petrify him?
No, they
Does
just
that
get
have
they just get stunned for a moment.
I don't want to stun my boy though.
You gotta teach it who's business, who's boss. Just like we do with Mateo, we gotta teach it who's boss.
What?
Thomas,
Laurel, go back to the corner.
Make two.
Back to the corner, Laurel.
Okay.
I agree with this.
Which part? The corner or the sunglasses?
Oh, the corner. Go back to the corner. I'm gonna put some rations into the bag.
Alrighty. Was there anything else that you guys were doing with your night? I don't want to interrupt your RP or anything. But...
Sophia, you've been awfully quiet. What the fuck is up with that?
I'm
I'm,
just
like,
real
tired,
tired, y'all.
Yes.
Damn, that's the most accurate representation of Tuna I've seen.
She goes,
Oh.
I'm real tired, and then she lights a fucking joint and then passes out.
Tuna, that you? Oh, yes. Ren, you grew up in a monastery. What the fuck? Fuck! Terran, you grew up in a monastery. Monastery, what the fuck is up with that?
Man, he he just looks at Mateo. He's like, yeah, I spent my younger years raising myself on the streets, and my, I guess you'd call him master, found me, saw potential, and took me with him. So nothing really crazy. Just grew up
I'm
in a monastery.
curious,
Cool monk shit.
because when we were near the monastery, you didn't really want to head that way and see your old master.
Mm. You know, I guess I suppose that just wanderlust had me more than I wanted to go more than I wanted to go back at that moment. So this is the furthest and the most I've seen being with you guys, and I like you guys. So
Fair enough.
I've got a question for the whole group. Other than our allied goals, does anyone have any personal goals that they would like assistance with?
I mean, this is an awkward one, y'all. So Severus sort of wants me to track down my old boss. And he was a pretty scary dude, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna I'm just worried what's gonna happen when if I run into him again.
Then we burn him alive.
I like it.
Okay. I just don't wanna I don't wanna drag y'all into my problems, but at the same time,
No, your problems are our problems now, because they're Severus's problems.
are you saying that just because you want to kill somebody in the Black Mall?
No, he said he
Doubt.
wanted. Do you not want to help Severus?
I want to help Severus. I just don't want to die. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have a death wish. Do you? Anybody has a death wish? Speak up now, please.
You're not gonna die.
I don't think you've met my old boss in the power.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. He's only Black Mom.
We got your back, buddy.
And Thomas has your head.
Right.
Anybody have any more? The fuck is up with that? Or things they need help with?
Ooh, I do. I got one for Evelyn.
Oh boy.
Is
Evelyn,
Laura
why
saying
didn't you
this
take
from the
those?
corner?
Why didn't you take those eyes?
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
I kinda wanna see if I can find a way to fix them more naturally first, before I resort to like mechanical means.
But what if you could get like cool things like True Vision and like
Did you say
Double
true
Sight?
vision? What? Oh, true. Oh. I mean, any vision's
I
true
heard
vision
true.
for me. Um, I don't know. I've got a workaround in progress. And like, I don't know. It just I want to stay me for now. You know how? At what point, adding modifications like that, are you someone else? You know.
Don't fucking do a Theseus's ship on me. Don't you fucking dare.
Look, I'm just saying. The man we just met is a little more automaton than man.
Trinket, who's this guest? And why are they guesting?
The
Oh,
guest
no.
I see.
is a window that's open on my PC that just has the map open, that is recording the map footage.
Oh, I see.
So it's recording you dumb fucks playing tic-tac-toe
Oh shit.
and drawing dicks on the fucking screen, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's one.
You're gonna get us demonetized.
Thanks, Mateo.
Me?
I think that one was cool. I can't even read that anymore. I got to
Before-
roll perception without disadvantage.
I was
Ooh.
Nice.
it is so good.
It must have been a flashback.
The world may never know.
Trinket, before I go to bed,
Mhm.
while I'm really drunk, I would like to open up the book outside in
Go
the
ahead.
backyard. And this
Oh,
time, I'm going to channel that feeling that I had while I was talking to the fish. And, like, remember the feeling of it, and I'm going to channel that feeling into the book as I open it.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Hell yeah.
You focus in on this. The pages flutter. Landing, they go past electricity, past poison, past all of these elements. And you find at the very end, the book opens. And for the very first time, Brooke, you realize that there are pages missing from this book.
Brooke.
This book opens for you as if it were taking you to a place that has been removed from the book. Just like it took you to the fire. Instinctively, it knew where to took you. But it seems as if you check the binding. Yeah, there's pages missing.
Cast
Is there
mending on
any
it.
is there any traces of, like, I wouldn't say fingerprints,
Make an Arcana check.
but like magical traces of anything?
Make an Arcana check. You run your fingers along the edge of it. Yeah, this was definitely done with magic, but you're not really sure how. It's as if these and only these pages were burned, but burned with magic. It didn't leave any sort of char behind.
Well, that's really upsetting. Could I flip through a few pages and read anything?
The pages before and after it seem, before it is the Book of Fire, after it is a book about necromantic energy. It's just as if one of the books is missing.
And I did this with the feeling that I was using, so I'll keep that in mind.
I'll even
Right.
say that you have the forethought to flip back to the appendix at the beginning, or to try and find some kind of appendix. And if there was one, there seems to be nothing in it.
Interesting. Okay.
But then
can I go to
again, you still haven't figured out how to really read this book. This book is all just blank, weird pages. So
can I go to the Book of Fire page, and then cast Burning Hands into the book?
sure, go ahead.
Oh
Make
fuck,
me
we're about to
jump.
get some grog shit right here.
Oh boy.
Um, is anybody outside?
Not yet. I'm going out after my long rest.
Outside the house?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anybody else outside?
Probably
Nope.
not. I wouldn't
Doesn't
be.
seem like it.
Okay. This is the first time I'm using a leveled fire spell. So as I would do this if you guys were outside, my hair would at the ends of it would all light up into little sparks of flame, and then it would raise a little bit, and then my eyes will get super red, and then my fingertips get red.
And I'm the one who needs to be monitored.
I got a little bit of a spark.
Yeah. Roll for. Does this do damage? Roll your
Yes.
damage and roll it as if you did a critical.
Oh fuck.
You see as this book eats up all of your magical energy, and as you push your magical fire into it, it's as if the little embers, they burn through the page, and letters in primordial begin to appear on the page.
I can read that.
The first page is on the spell Firebolt. Do you know the spell Firebolt?
I do.
Okay. Then I will say that, unfortunately, on this first page that you read, with the time that you spend with it, this will not really learn you anything new. But you get the feeling that if you are to continue to spend time and to continue to read this, that this is a wealth of information on fire magic. And you may be able to learn other spells that you don't know now by putting more magic into this book.
I like it.
However, the first spell that it seems to be giving you is on Firebolt, which is a spell that you know. And I will say that as you're reading this, because you already know it and because you rolled pretty good, you learn kind of just an alternate casting technique. You know, just a way to twist your hands so the fire turns itself into a snake as you cast the spell Firebolt.
Okay, that's really cool.
An ancient primordial technique to essentially, we'll say, bend the spell Firebolt into. I mean, you can already flavor your spell however you want it to be, but this one particularly turns it into that of a snake.
I'm gonna make sure the coast is clear. Taryn, did you put those dummies down yet? I mean, yeah, Taryn.
I would say they've come in.
I'm about to say, okay, I didn't know if they did. Then yeah, he would have set them up in the back, so that way everybody could use them.
I think you ordered 3.
I ordered 4.
4. Yeah, there's 4 of them.
I would like to do this restrainingly, but I would like to cast Firebolt at it and see if I can make the snake appear.
Yeah, cast the Firebolt spell.
Does 21 hit it?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, you toss a nasty firebolt at this thing, and you know, just as you would normally have done things one way, you kind of twist your finger in the way that the diagram shows, and sure enough, a roaring fanged snake bites into the neck of this training dummy.
I lick my finger as it sizzles on my tongue, and I go, "That was cool."
And you see, as you do this, kind of holding the book still in your hand, the little snake head on the book kind of shines in the light.
I don't see this ending badly.
Uh, is it like permanently there?
Uh, no, you actually see, depending on how long you look, after around an hour or so, the text does fade again.
Okay. So logistic-wise, trinket before I attempt this next time, because I don't want to like kill anybody. But if I cast fireball into the book, will I kill myself?
You'll have to see what happens if you cast Fireball into this book.
Okay. I'll remember that next
This
time.
is a very powerful magic item. You will have to see what happens when you cast a very powerful magical spell into it.
Okay, I'll make sure no one's around me.
We're just gonna hear a fucking.
But that'll be that for that day, unless anybody else needs to do anything. Anybody else?
No.
Alrighty. At daybreak, which is right around 6 o'clock in the morning, you actually hear, you are all, if you're light sleepers, awoken by the slit in the mail, or the mail slit in the door, opening, and a paper thudding onto the ground. And then if nobody checks it, maybe an hour later, there's another package that gets delivered to your house as something thuds into the door, or into your mail slot.
Hayes is in
I'll
the
go pick him
backyard.
up.
He didn't hear anything.
Evelyn's probably like outside doing her training regiment in the
I
back
was
with
about to
the.
say. I was about to say Taryn's outside making extra.
It's a beautiful morning, though.
was
You
just
guys
about
right
to
in
ask.
Old Town. You're enough in that you don't have to worry about like the super smelly seasideness, but you still get some of that nice morning sea air. Things are still kind of salty here. It's clearly still a port town. But the morning here is beautiful. You guys get this really nice view of your backyard in the morning, where the sun kind of comes in and nourishes the plants, and then there's a small training camp under a big oak tree that's in the backyard here where you guys can do your training and stuff. This is a fairly nice house. You guys would, if this is what you guys paid 6,500 gold for, you would be astonished to think what 6,500 or what the equivalent of this would be in another part of this city, because this house is nice. This house is fucking nice.
I love Dungeons and Dragons where you can like live these amazing fantasies like home ownership.
Like home ownership,
You know?
yeah.
Like actually being able to survive.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys own a fantasy home.
Yes.
Let's go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
accomplishment
Anyway.
right there. I'll pick up the mail and start reading it out loud to anybody who wants to listen.
One of them is the L'Oreal Herald. And the other one is
Toss it in
a
the trash.
small, it's a small silver wrapped, what seems to be cylindrical tube with Severus's logo on the front of it.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I figure
That's
that's the teleportation
calling
spell,
out.
so I'll just. Who's our spellcaster of the group?
You guys paid for that,
Sophia?
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody removed 12.5 gold.
We didn't pay for her to teleport us though yet.
That's calling God.
No, we're taking that out of the party fund.
But yeah, you see this very nicely wrapped little cylinder.
Yeah, I'll go give that to Sophia because I guess she's one of the spellcasters of the group. As for the Laurel Herald, it goes right in the trash after my last encounter with the Herald.
Wait, who's taking the scroll?
Oh my god.
I would like to go get the L'Oreal Herald out of the trash. I think Mateo said Safia was getting given.
I gave it to Safia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can read the L'Oreal Herald this morning.
Yeah, I'll read it.
The title this morning is just something about people being excited about the Vosh World Cup coming up.
All right.
There's also a little something about the Loveshire Library being reopened.
Library's
Ooh, is
reopened.
there-
Do we want to head over? Oh.
No. We don't want to head to the library.
Well, no, to Severus and get ourselves teleported.
Oh, okay. I thought you said we should head to the library, and I was like, no.
No, I was saying,
Uh,
do we want to head over? Then my brain cut out. Dextra, that's her name.
Yeah, we should do that.
Any objections?
Not from me.
Nope.
Cool. Let's head over. Oh, funny. We're already here at Dextra's. Hi, Dextra.
Yeah, you make your way over bright and early. Thomas, you see your little gnome mentor as you come in.
Here for your lesson, are you, Tommy?
Oh.
How long do we got? Tommy. That's going in the list of names now. How long do we got before we leave?
Just whenever you guys want to leave. You're at the workshop to be teleported. I assumed you guys had already had all your supplies and were ready to head over.
Yeah, we're kind of just whenever we're ready.
What's the gnome's name again? What's his name?
You already forgot? How rude.
Listen, I had it written down, but it's gone now. So
What was his name?
Was it Ralphie?
no, I think that was the
That's
guy that came knocking on our door.
That was Rafi. Was the guy who came and knocked on your door. I'm pretty sure this guy's name was like Jethro or something.
Jeth.
I love him even more now.
We're just gonna call him Jeth.
Jeth. Amazing.
Jesus. Yeah.
Old Jeth.
Oh, Jeth.
You come to see old Jeth. Teach you a few things.
How long do you think we work on this for? Today, at least.
Well, let's see here. He kind of pulls up the. You see, as he kind of walks over and goes through a number of these large blueprint scrolls that are lining a cabinet. He pulls out his key and he kind of, follows a sort of numbering system, A7. It's somebody did put him back in the wrong fucking place. And he puts one back in and starts flipping them around. Here it is. Schematics for temporal camping devices. He kind of flattens it out on his desk. How long does this take? I should know my own rules.
10 days for rare.
Well, there's two of us, so, we could have it done if you came by, 8-hour sessions, maybe. We'd only have to do that 5 times or so. Under a week, we'd have it done.
I'm gonna turn to the others. Is there gonna be a time when we're here for 5 days straight?
Yes.
If we teleport there and
back.
back, then yeah.
Okay. I can't do it today, but I'll be back. I'll work on this.
Here, take the schematics with you.
He kind of, you see, as he waves his hand, and he makes a little duplicate of some of the schematics here for you to study,
We'll look over these.
and rolls them up and hands them to you. Now, don't let any peeping toms look at those.
All right.
Dextra finally kind of sees you guys. Oh, come for your teleport. Did you get your package? I wanted to make sure we got your address right.
Yep.
Good,
We
good,
got
good,
it.
good. So you're off then?
I believe we're off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we owe you 50
Yep.
gold, correct?
You know, some people say that killing a wyvern isn't as, great as a dragon, but they're basically just dragons.
With 2 less legs, yeah.
And they don't breathe fire. But
Well, not all dragons
they
breathe
breathe?
fire.
have you never fought a wyvern before? I assumed you had.
Yeah, all the
No,
time.
Oh,
heard about them.
yeah, they're not so tough as I look like really embarrassingly.
Well,
Really?
it's not that, but they're just, well, they have a stinger. It'll be poison damage. Just stay away from the stinger. Or cut it off.
Did we get some antidotes before?
Oh, yeah, sure. She kind of walks over to a nearby cabinet and starts to look around.
Hey.
Antidote.
We'll be fine with
antidote.
um if we need backup for antidotes, I can take care of it too.
Yeah, antidote. Here you go. She kind of pulls out an antidote vial.
Hey.
How much do we owe you for that?
Oh, nothing. It's on the house.
Oh, thank you. She tucks it into one of her many layers of skirt.
I'll give you 2.
Hey. Thank you.
Trinket, I have a DM
Evelyn, we're
question.
paying out of the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I just removed 50 gold from the party inventory.
Okay, perfect.
Trinket, I have a DM question for you.
Yeah.
This sending stone, it says rank 1 to 3. Is that like an actual applicable thing to our sending stones?
What do you mean?
Like the mechanics of the sending stone?
Rank 1, 2, 3. I don't know what you mean.
I may have you put a sending stone in my thing, from before. But if you like hover over it, it has like a lot of text. And it talks about rank 1, rank 2, rank 3.
That's weird.
I've been meaning to ask, but I keep forgetting.
You have a sending stone, which is different than sending stones, apparently.
Okay. I just wanted to make
Now
sure.
you have
'Cause I
the
was
right
like,
item.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure because I was like, I'm so confused right now.
Somebody should they probably shouldn't have put those 2 items in the game that are 1 letter apart. Anyway, what else is going on? So you guys are just asking Dextra, you're paying her 50 gold, and she is teleporting you to the city of Oldhold, the teleportation circle in Oldhold. That's what's
I
happening.
believe so.
Okay, so I am teleporting you to the Macon residence. Interesting, they have the same name as me. That's not a coincidence, or that's a coincidence.
Sorry, what? Are you from Old Hope, Dextra?
No, not at all.
Do I believe
It's
her?
spelled differently.
Can I roll insight on her?
was about to say.
You'll be visiting the Macon family residence? Sure, make an insight check.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's spelled differently.
Oh, damn.
The shame.
I really roll well when it doesn't matter.
Just make sure to, well, they don't get a lot of traffic through their teleportation circles, so, maybe give them a couple gold if they say something about it.
I'm sure Laurel could
It's
tip him.
been a while since I've sent anybody through this teleportation circle, so.
Well, then let's just hope it's still Jamaican residents.
Oh, it should be registered. She kind of looks through her clipboard. Oh, maybe 6 months ago or so. If nothing else, it'll probably be an empty house. And she smiles.
That's not worrying.
Look, not a lot of people want to go to Old Hold. It's kind of a shithole.
I mean, but there's also
Yeah,
a zombie
understandable.
outbreak right now.
Abandoned and grabbed again and abandoned again by anybody who's anybody for 6,000 years. That's Old Hold.
Seems about accurate.
All right, well, you all ready?
Yes.
All right, join hands.
Whose hand am I touching?
Evelyn makes sure to not touch Mateo. Preferably Safia.
Mateo,
and
make sure
Sarah.
not to touch
I'm about
Laurel.
to say Taryn grabs Evelyn's hand, the free hand, knowing Sophia's gonna be on the other side.
I think I'm gonna get Hazel's hand and Thomas's, and then just look at Mateo go.
You didn't actually have to do that. I just like to make people do that. Say 1, 2, 3, team, and she casts teleportation circle, and you guys all poof. Or well, a portal appears in front of you.
Mateo
1, 2,
stomps
3,
dies into the
team.
portal.
1, 2, 3, team.
You're all expecting to just be teleported, and then a portal opens behind you.
I'm just jumping through the
Go
portal.
on now.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
hopping on through.
Let's go through.
All right.
Got 6 seconds.
So you all jump through this portal and are, immediately you appear in a dust-filled room.
Do I
The
notice
dim
anything,
light or the thin light of the morning streams through a window as you can actually hear that it is raining outside wherever you are. You appear in what seems to be a parlor, although all of the furniture in this room are covered in like sheets to keep the dust off of things. At your feet is a teleportation circle that looks like it's seen better days, but it got you here. And outside is a thunderstorm. It's raining outside. A crack of lightning immediately gets everybody's attention. Crash!
I love storms.
There doesn't seem to be anybody around.
Hello.
Would I know if that's strange for Old Hold? Or
Uh,
if that's kind of the normal.
I mean, it's kind of
It's
strange for
raining
you. Oh, for it to be raining?
Or, well, just since it's raining, would it be normal for there just to be absolutely no one in sight?
I mean, this place definitely seems like it. At least this room isn't being used regularly.
Okay.
Do I notice anything of immediate danger to us right now?
Not of danger. It's just
it's raining outside. There is one door, we'll say, at the other end of the room that seems to maybe go deeper into the house, and then there is a door that could just lead you outside into the streets of the town.
We want to explore this house, y'all, or do we want to skedaddle?
Whose
I
house
mean,
is this again?
they said that this was like the Macon residence, right? So that's what was said.
I believe that's what they said. Yeah.
This is the Macon residence, yeah.
So this is someone's house. I mean, I don't really feel like exploring someone else's house when they're not here.
That can only
I
lead to trouble.
I walked to the kitchen and my headset cut off, so I didn't hear anything. What type of room are we in?
It's like a
portal
dusty
room, basically a
parlor.
basement.
Okay.
I think I would just go out, just take a look outside.
It's raining. Make a perception check.
Uh-oh. Perception. I'm blind.
It's raining pretty hard.
No me.
Ah, yes, this rain is made of rain.
You've seen those muddy streets before, though.
Yeah, that seems alright.
Seems like home.
Any dead bodies lying in the street?
Not with a 7.
Yeah.
Did somebody say hello out loud?
Yeah, Evelyn did.
You don't immediately hear anything. And then after a moment, you maybe hear some shuffling in the other room.
We come in peace.
You hear a very slow shuffling. It sounds almost like a thunk, and then a step,
Mateo
and then a
pulls his
thunk,
crossbow out and loads
and
it.
then a step, and then a
I
thunk,
punch you in the back of the
and then a
head.
step, and then a thunk, and then a step. Oh, do we have company? Marjorie, do we have company? Were we expecting company? No, Harold, we're not expecting any company.
Dextra
Harold,
of
it's-
L'Oreal sent us.
Well, you told me I'm not supposed to tell you it's ghosts anymore. There's voices. Obviously, we have company.
No, Harold, you're hearing things.
Harold, it's me, your daughter.
Wow.
Marjorie, it says it's a daughter. I'm getting the shotgun.
Oh my god.
Harold, if you shot that thing, you'd blow yourself away. Ah, fuck it. And you hear him fiddle with the door handle, and if nobody stops him,
God.
somebody does open the door.
I desperately want the first thing he sees to be fucking Samara looking Hazel just staring up at him from the stairs with a big creepy smile.
I would like to
want
be
this.
actively attempting to disarm Mateo.
Mateo will put his thing away once he hears the voices. He just thought it was a zombie.
Appearing before you is an elderly I'm sorry, who is this person? An elderly human man, walking with a cane. He has a sort of slouched, comfortable-looking hat and sweater on.
Oh, I do have company. Quite a lot of you. Should I put the kettle on?
Oh yes, kettle, please.
Oh, yes, right this way, right this way.
And he kind of just shuttles back towards the kitchen.
Is this Thomas's dad?
Thomas, do you know this person?
Do I know this person? Have I
Make a
seen
history
this
check
person?
with advantage.
Uh-oh. My long-lost dad, guys.
We found him. Backstory complete. No.
18.
You've actually have heard of this family before. This was the old guy who used to give you candy. You know, just like you would, see him in the town square and he would always have candy on him or whatever.
Oh, it's
You
this
know.
guy.
Oh, yep, let me put the tea on. Let me put the tea on. You hear that, you old bitch? I was right.
Mood.
What the fuck did you just say to me? He kind of just shuffles into the kitchen.
That's great.
It's okay, Marjorie. We brought your son home.
What?
Will you stop fucking lying to these
This is
people?
a comfortable looking house. It doesn't seem like he makes really a lot of money, but this is a comfortable looking house. They you see, this is a family home. These people clearly had kids, and maybe grandkids and maybe even great grandkids, and are just living a comfortable retired old person life. Yeah, he puts on the kettle for you. Oh, where are you from? Where are you from? Must be a long way if you're using Caroline's circle.
Caroline Circle?
Yes, my daughter.
We were sent by
Oh.
Dextra.
Ain't met her. Maybe a friend of ours. You government folk.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes
Shine
sense.
the Severus pin.
He kind of squints. Oh, yep, okay. Fancy pins, fancy pins.
Where is Caroline? Is she home?
Oh, well, no, not now, no.
May I inquire as to where she is, or?
Well, you can see kind of the kettle starts to whistle. And he kind of just, well, not here, certainly. And he starts to pour you all cups of tea, just small cups of tea. You can see he's being hospitable, or at least he puts out cups of tea if you would like some. He's not going to force anybody.
Mateo places 2 gold on the counter and slides them across slowly. Can I inquire again as to the whereabouts of Caroline?
Oh, she's well, fella, if you're looking for a date, she's not around anymore. She's gone.
Oh, dead? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. You didn't know.
May I ask how she passed?
Damn, you sure are nosy.
I. I'm just
Well,
a.
you can see he gets kind of silent. He doesn't really want to say anything.
I apologize. Keep the gold anyway, though.
Why don't you all make me perception checks?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please. Please, I beg you.
Did I
It's
just
not
fuck up
happening.
gold?
Oh my. Finally. Ooh!
20 doesn't count.
Damn it. You knew exactly what I got excited for. I was like, ooh!
Nice. I see.
With a dirty 20, Taryn, I will say that you spot pretty instantly, and Laurel too, because you're pretty well trained in it. There's actually some magistrate stuff on the walls in here. You see on the wall a family portrait, where there's clearly a girl, a blonde-haired girl with an imperial magistrate pin on her like shirt, right where yours would be. And you all kind of get, as you're kind of looking around, you get the hint that, their kid might have died in the war or something.
Oh.
Does Thomas know the kid?
I would say that
Probably
if
not.
if you'd like, you could maybe make a perception check with advantage, or a history check with advantage for being from the town.
I'll go for it. Why not? 15.
You remember a kid, maybe like a couple grades above you, like who had maybe graduated the year that you were getting into school. But you definitely didn't know her personally.
Yeah.
But you did know a lot of very similar stories of people from towns, these little border towns like this, who got caught in one side or the other and who are no longer here to tell the tale.
Yep.
Perhaps even picked up one of those pretty little blue slips just like you. Well, thank you for the change. And he slips the little 2 gold into his pocket.
Least I could do for being rude.
It's no bother. It's no bother. It's a nasty day out there. I hope you bought your rain boots.
You don't need it if you like the rain.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Well, liking the rain doesn't stop you from getting trench foot.
Oh, magic can do that.
Give you trench foot.
Fancy, fancy.
Range.
Can fix it
Nobody
or give it
casting
to you,
spells
depending
on
what
my
you're
boots
doing.
these days.
Tracer.
It's alright, I don't go anywhere. Where are you headed to? He's kind of just looking at you all standing in his kitchen.
Heard there's a wyvern out in this base. We're gonna try and get rid of it.
Oh, here to kill the wyvern.
It's using the microwave. I don't know how long you. Oh, sorry. I thought my was muted.
Best of luck to ya. I heard it's a nasty one.
Yeah, some other lesser parties tried to defeat it but failed.
Oh, too many times, too many times. You good folk watch your back out there. Don't be another number.
Try not to be.
Thank you for letting us use your house without us asking.
Oh, yeah, surely. If I knew how to send you back, I'd offer, but I don't.
We have a way to get back. It's not a problem.
The magistrate just, they keep my numbers, or Connie's numbers. Or Caroline's numbers, I mean. Serves you all well, then it serves me well. He kind of smiles.
Well, thank you again for your hospitality. I think we should be getting out of here and leaving you to your space and to your wife.
Lock the door behind you. He kind of puts up his hands. Gives you a little wave.
Bye.
Yep.
Connie, where'd you put my pants? Where'd you put my pants, Marjorie? I need my pants.
Honey,
They always are.
Yeah. I put them on the radiator. They're not on the radiator. You hear him bickering in the other room.
We must protect them.
There's even a little a picture of Jesus on the wall, except it's not Jesus. It's Lunaria.
God.
Also, yeah, you guys go back kind of out through the teleportation circle room, and yeah, now this room makes a lot more sense to you guys. as it seems like the mage who drew this teleportation circle maybe hasn't been here in a long time, but it still works.
I am sort of curious to find out more about this Caroline. Find out what happened to her. But just out of idle curiosity.
Yeah, you could look up Caroline Macon if you wanted to.
Is
When
there
we get back to
pictures
her,
of
we
her?
cover.
Is there pictures of her around the house?
There were a couple of them, yeah.
Okay. I would like to look at them, and then when Aaron says that, I can like, well, I know what she looks like now. Do you want me to try sending her a message to see if she's still alive?
I mean,
You're curious, right?
I'm just curious for idle curiosity's sake. I don't want you to be spending spell slots on
No, it'll
unrelated
be
things.
okay.
They might be a long day.
No, it'll be okay.
Is anybody else interested in this, or am I just crazy?
Their
But
kid?
don't get it wrong. You are crazy.
Thanks.
It is still pouring out. It's fucking miserable looking outside.
Why don't you try and send her a message? See what happens. What
Okay.
happens if you try and send a dead person a message?
Well, nothing.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, the number
Okay.
you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Please try your number again.
I would like to cast sending to Caroline and be like, "Hello? Are you alive? Or are you dead?" Your parents want to know.
Uh,
Trigger having to come up with a whole new NPC for this arc.
roll a d100 for me.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Ooh.
Is it just 1d100 or yeah, 1d100?
1d100, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's weird. You've never heard this spell act the way it does. It's like whenever you're in a car and you listen to the radio, and it's like the signals are kind of meshing together. So you're hearing different people talk, a lot of different people talk all at once. And it's hard to hear any one specific voice. But your message goes somewhere, and it feels like it's maybe not in this plane. But your message goes
Oh,
somewhere.
Ooh.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down, write that down.
Well, I don't have a pen in front of me, so write that down for me.
Sorry, I didn't
But
see
yeah,
it.
it's like all at once you're hearing numbers of voices speaking in all different languages, saying all different things.
I like do like the heebie-jeebie thing where like fake. That was weird.
And as you do, a light breeze kind of disturbs some of the dust in this room.
Woo.
Not too
Someone
sure
saw
I
that,
like
right?
that.
Do we notice that, or is it just Brooke, Laurel who noticed that?
It could have been the storm. Laurel, I will say that because you are the one who cast the spell, you notice that there's this kind of effect. But
Did anybody feel that? know?
Feel what?
The breeze?
It's raining outside. Just the wind's fucking howling. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like in the room with us, not like outside.
Old house.
Mateo
Okay.
mouths the how much did she have to drink last night?
Anyways, Mateo, your answer is I don't fucking know.
What? How do you not know? Is she either responded to the message or she didn't?
Something responded. Lots of somebody's responded.
You're gonna have to be a little clear, friend. Lots of somebody's? How can lots of
I,
somebody respond to individual?
I feel like I was talking to a few people, and they were all talking back to me in all different languages, and it was like not coherent because it was like mixing together.
Well, that's wild.
It was wild. I don't want to do that again, but I might do that again later. Sounds fun.
Do you all venture out into the rain?
Yeah, why not?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. After that confusing phone call.
Yeah, any of you guys have rain gear?
I
No.
think my shift lead would have like a little like rain outfit.
I will say that this trek, because it is raining, is going to take you double the time. So, what would normally be an 8-hour trek up into the woods is going to be like you're going to take like an 8-hour walk, and you're probably going to have to sit and take a camp. It's going to take you about double the time because it's a lightning storm.
Do we know how long this storm is gonna take?
Make a survival check.
You know what? If Brooke was still here, I could druid craft that.
Ah, 12.
You don't really know how to tell 'em.
So options are we go now and this stuff, or we wait it out.
Well, we don't want to lose a day, right? So we might as well go.
I mean, there's no harm in losing the
I mean,
day, is there?
with the teleport back, you know, you're in and out in under like 3 days, so you
Yeah.
have plenty of time.
But
We still got that way back.
well, you wanted to make your tower, right? So we gotta make sure we account for everything. So if we wait a day, just remember, it's a day we lost.
If it's worth it for you guys to venture out into the thing with double the time, that is up to you. That is a decision that you guys will have to make amongst the party.
I say we wait a day. There's
Alternatively, you could hang out at Grandma and Grandpa's house or go see Thomas's parents.
Let's go to
Is this-
Thomas's parents.
Is this city big enough for us to buy rain gear in?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
there's
you're gonna
like
say buy
there's
a house.
500 to 1,000 people who live here.
I mean, we could just do that. You know, shouldn't be crazy expensive.
You could
right?
probably go buy some rain gear, yeah. I mean, I will say
Uh,
that, you know, regardless of if you have rain gear, the fact that it's pouring rain is going to make the trek
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? How about we do two things? Because I'm curious now. If we're gonna stay here and waste a day, can we like investigate Carol's belongings and see if I can like pull any information off of it, or we can find any information from it?
I mean, that's a question you gotta ask those two in there.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, we could investigate them.
I think we shouldn't bother them. There are a couple who've experienced loss.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't bother them anymore than Mateo already did.
Fuck off. Blind wanker.
Oh, fucking deaf.
Well, I
feel
guess
like
we
we
can
can
come
wait
back
it
and
out.
find out. Well,
Why don't we go visit Thomas's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson?
I understand.
Mr. Anderson.
Would you like to go to the Anderson household and say hi to your parents?
Sure, let's go visit my parents.
I mean, only if you want to.
I mean, I'm not
Parents can
against
be
it.
stressful. I know.
I'm not against it.
I want to tell your mom how many times you fucking shot me.
Yeah, the streets are muddy and
It was
dark,
once.
but you know your way around this place like the back of your hand. Mostly because you've skulked around this place many times at night as a kid. Like,
So many times.
I'll say that you know that right around this time your dad's at work. Your mom is probably home, but your dad's probably at work right now.
Yeah, I'll probably just.
He's probably a minor who's
Yeah.
working.
He's
I'll
doing
be a
things.
minor.
Eight.
Can I get a wop 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 in the chat?
No.
No.
Oh.
I mean, if I do, can I shoot you in the back of the head again?
Shot.
Only in front of your mom.
Ah,
Alright,
fuck him
bet.
up.
I'm sure after his mother meets you, she will agree.
But yeah, Thomas, I will go so far as to say that you even have a key to your parents' house. Like you could just let yourself in, but do you just walk up and knock?
Yeah, I think I just go up and knock on the door.
From the other side, you hear your mother's voice. I don't want any. Take it somewhere else.
Mom, it is pouring rain out here. I want to come inside.
Thomas? And you see that the door kind of, flings open. Oh, baby, it's been so long since I've seen you. Come on in. And you got friends? Look at this.
I brought friends, yep.
Parole officers.
I won't make you role play your parents, but
Alright,
if
it
there's
is time to
anything that you
shoot.
wanted to do while you're hanging out with them, you can. You find your old little workshop with, all your old tools and stuff is here.
I want to lift up Thomas's mattress and look underneath it.
Why are you lifting
You
up
guys
my
are the
bed?
most invasive human beings I have ever seen in my life.
Listen, it's just Skyrim style, Put buckets on the parents' heads and just go
So, seeing as
bananas
how
in there.
this is my room, I am now allowed to pull out my shotgun. Stop touching my stuff.
I just want to
It's
make
a-
sure
it's
you're not
a
hiding
Do
any
your
secrets.
friends want Hot Pockets?
It's my room. I can hide
What's a
whatever
hot
secrets I
pocket?
want to hide in my room.
Well, just
Yeah.
making sure we don't have
Oh,
any more
it's an
secrets than
old
somebody else.
hold delicacy. It's like a sandwich, but you put it in the oven.
I
It's like
would
a
love
closed
Hot Pocket.
sandwich, but you put it in the oven.
I would
Yeah,
love
Thomas
one.
is probably just going through the place, looking at it, just remembering. Oh my god.
I'll take one of them hot pockets.
Sure,
your son's a
anything for the
watermelon?
friends of my little Tommy.
It's
You
wild
see
that I
all
heard you
over the
call Tommy
walls in
twice
this
the
house are
same day.
pictures of Thomas. Thomas is an only child, right?
Oh,
Thomas had a sister.
Oh, he did have a sister. I fucking forgot about that. Yeah, you see pictures of Thomas and his sister.
Does it look like
When's your
Thomas'
sister,
favorite?
Thomas?
About the same age as me.
Are you
Haven't seen them in.
twins?
Haven't seen them in a while though.
Miss
Are they
Anderson,
dead?
I have.
As far as I'm aware of now.
Sorry.
I wanted you to know firsthand that your son is now an athlete. He's in the skill shot
Oh,
World
an
Cup.
athlete.
I threw
Yup.
a
A
grenade.
skill shot player, no less. Why
Yeah.
didn't you
Why
tell your
Red Bull?
mama these things?
His name is One Banger.
That is not my name.
Thomas, that is a vile name.
That is not my name. All I did was throw a grenade. I'm not really too
So
sure
your friends are
how
liars then?
Just these
Yeah, are we
two.
liars?
Yeah, just these two, pointing at Laurel and Mateo.
Why you lying about my son, huh? I tell you, we don't take too kindly to liars here in Old Hold. Especially none of them lying about our families.
Man,
Yeah,
I
we
would
call
never
it
lie.
truth hold.
Yeah, exactly. We mob deep around here.
Is Old Holt just the equivalent of Brooklyn
I guess, I
in
don't
the
know.
60s?
I don't know.
Yep.
It's,
That's
it's
canon
like,
now.
it's like, yeah, it basically.
No taking it back. It's canon now. It's already happened.
Look, I'll get the Hot Pockets. And she leaves to go get the Hot Pockets.
Come on, you need
Get
to embrace the
the
name One
pockets.
Banger, okay? It's pretty good.
Absolutely not.
Tommy One Shot.
So yeah.
Except that one.
Eventually she comes back with some Hot Pockets. They are Hot Pockets. Made with chicken. You got a little chicken, some peas, some carrots.
Oh, it's like a
It's basically a
like a
pot pie, but in a Hot Pocket form. And she hands one to each of you.
Sharing it with Quilbert.
My husband loves these.
Miss Anderson, has the wyvern caused you all any issues?
Oh yeah, just 2 weeks ago. Came in, broke the town well. No sense it is, no sense.
Do you know if anyone in the town would know if it has like a nest somewhere?
Yeah, right up in the mountains. She points right up, just basically right behind her.
Oh, I know.
You can hear the thing screeching at night.
Oh, I forgot you fought it already.
Yeah, I can take you there.
Oh, we should get going then.
Tommy, did your Imperial Magistrate friends come send you to take care of the wyvern?
More like we had a lot of extra time, so we're doing a lot of other jobs. I think this was one of the jobs on the list that was optional, I think.
Yeah, it was on this, so I look around for gold that no one's found in like hella years.
Oh fuck, I forgot
Alright.
about that.
Well, you know your father will be very happy.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Don't forget to tell him that he's an athlete.
Are you
though.
sticking around for dinner?
Are we, Tommy?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It's still coming down outside. And
Guys, you know we can like walk in the rain, right?
you could, it would take double the time.
It don't look no different.
Come on, stop. You guys
Come
stop making
on.
these blind jokes.
Come
Why?
on.
Why? They're
Every-
my favorite thing of this whole campaign. I'm just kidding. I
Come
love
on.
nothing more than to make these blind jokes.
Next campaign, when you're not playing a blind character, you're gonna be so sad.
No, trust me, I'm sure I'll enjoy not having disadvantage on half my skill checks.
No, it's internally, I know you'll be sad.
I mean, the goal is to fix the blindness in this campaign. I don't want to be blind forever.
You were literally given a fucking option.
Again, I don't want to hop right to the mechanical option.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen if you do that? Severus gets to scoop your eyeballs out.
Yeah, that's grody.
You know
I
what
want
Severus
that.
can do with
That gives me-
extra eyeballs?
But dude, I love how nobody was like surprised that Severus was like, and how you guys were like, in how long would that take? And Severus was like, I don't know, like
20
fucking
minutes.
15 minutes tops. Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean? How you
I
think
thought
I
it
make
was-
the rest of the robots see? Like, I got eyeballs. I got a ton of them. They're in a drawer right over there.
Yeah, that still is.
What do you want? Red, blue, purple, green? Like,
Oh, that's so cool. I'll get to choose what color eyes. I mean, I got to
Oh,
choose
if you
these
did
ones
several-
too.
you want him to shoot fire?
Absolutely. Hold
Wait,
on.
you-
I changed my mind.
That's extra.
Let's go back a few moments. You gotta
No.
choose these ones too.
Well, yeah. Like me, Faye, got to choose what color Evelyn's eyes were. And I got to
Oh,
choose that they didn't work, you know?
okay.
It was
Sorry,
like a
I
meta
thought this
joke.
was
Sorry.
I thought there was something weirder going on with Evelyn.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm gonna scoop your eyeballs out too.
You know what Severus Lockmar can do with a set of extra eyeballs? It's crazy.
Who knows?
Wow.
Maybe one day Thomas can make me mechanical eyeballs instead.
Ooh.
I feel as though that'll take a bit more time than Severus.
Listen, you gotta start somewhere. I believe in you.
So, were we gonna walk into rain or no?
I think we'll just stay here till it stops. There's no rush, is there? Catch up
Huh?
with Mama Anderson and wait.
Roughly how big is Miss Anderson? Is she like my height?
I will leave that up to Thomas. Thomas is pretty
I'm
tall, right?
5'9".
Ooh, you're 5'9"?
Yeah, Evelyn's not that tall.
Say she's
I mean, I'm
probably
tall-ish.
average height.
Yeah. It'd be really funny if I said 5'9.1.
I mean, I'm looking for
Oh.
similar size. I'm gonna ask if I can borrow a raincoat. So.
Hey, that's
What's up?
so rude. Did you say 5'9" is not that tall?
Yeah.
Oh, I might be
How
able
tall
to
is Cole?
dig. What's Thomas's sister's name?
Amanda.
Might be able to dig something out of Amanda's wardrobe.
Just looking for like a raincoat so I could go look for some materials.
She kind
Where's
of
your
starts
sister at,
digging
Thomas?
through, and she pulls something out. It is you can't see what it looks like, but it is pretty gaudy looking. It's very worn and faded. It has a bunch of bright floral patterns on it.
That
This
means
one should do perfect for you. And she kind of just hands it over to you.
What'd you say,
Awesome.
Mateo?
Thanks.
Where's your sister at? She fighting the war effort as well?
All I know is she's safe.
She's probably like at the market or working a job or something.
She
In
is
town.
missing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what the story was.
For Gore.
Yeah, Evelyn will put on this raincoat, having no idea what it looks like, and
Yeah.
leave.
Evelyn re-enters the room wearing your sister's jacket. An old one, but nonetheless, one that yes, a jacket that you've seen your sister wearing.
You see Thomas look over, look away, look back again. Just kind of trying to ignore it. We'll say that.
Do I notice Thomas trying to ignore it?
It's very
Or is
obvious.
it-
He's not great at hiding things. Sometimes.
And I will tell you all that this jacket is probably very much not Evelyn's style.
A tattoo
I
of a
pat-
cat surrounded by water lilies. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I pat,
I
pat Thomas's
mean,
back and I say, it looks
maybe
pretty
it
Barbie,
is,
doesn't it?
but it's like a bright yellowish style coat.
Oh, fair.
It's very
Um,
bright and colorful and floral.
The main reason I'm wearing it is I would like to request to go outdoors and use the environmental activity alchemy gathering in the mountains.
Go ahead.
I would like to use my advantage on survival to lead us the way there.
Fuck, I did it on Sophia. Rip.
Um.
Yeah, that's what you find.
What's with the reaction, Thomas?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, all cards on the table here, I think.
You winning?
Um,
Shit.
sorry to interrupt. Hey, God, this thing says that it's often defended by pixies. Do I need to combat any pixies to?
Make a Arcana check.
This thing's defended by pixies. Do I need to go fight some pixies now?
Making sure, like, hey, when I picked this singing nettle and it was like, hey, when you pick this up for the first time, you have to make a con save and make sure you don't sing. I was like, oh, I guess I got to do that because I just got this stuff.
As you bend down to pick up this mushroom, it kind of, as you tug on it for a second, when you expect that it's going to be, easy to pluck from the ground, it's almost like something tugs back at it for a second. And then as you yank on it again and kind of pull it up, you see just for a second a pixie. And then it disappears. As if the rain finally hit it. As if it was using this little mushroom cap as an umbrella and you stole its umbrella.
Good.
Damn.
Nice.
It is called a pixie's parasol, after all.
Yeah. I will walk back into the Anderson household carrying a glowing blue mushroom.
It's very small. It's only about the size of like a maybe 2 inches tall. A pixie.
I take it over to Hazel. Feel like this is kind of right up your alley.
The mushroom?
Yeah.
Can I tell what kind of mushroom it is?
Make a survival check.
Oh god, I'm not great at I'm not bad actually. Time to roll a 2. I almost rolled a 2.
Yeah, you've plucked plenty of these. This is a pixie's parasol.
Do I know if it has any like standard alchemical, application, or is it just tasty?
The thing itself does say it has many uses in alchemical potions.
I forget which specific one it is, but
We can figure it out later if we want to.
Key ingredient in many potions and inks, and they are bioluminescent at night.
Ooh. I bet if you ate it, your teeth would glow in the dark.
Munch. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we'll figure out
Or it'll just
something.
give you cancer.
Maybe I can cultivate more of them. I'll need to make a mushroom cave at the house.
Here's mushroom number 1.
Just gonna carefully.
you know actually
pull
that
it
you
out.
can use this to make potions of mana.
Ooh.
That's good.
Well, those were like the super OP ones. in
Potions
Skill
of mana, potions of diminution.
Hang on.
Yeah, you should definitely farm. You definitely.
There's a couple of things that you can do with these.
What was it called again?
Uh,
Mushroom of... Oh, I have it in my inventory.
Oh yeah, I sent it to
Pixie's
Yeah.
parasol.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, you know that you can use it to essentially do a couple of things. It's a potion spell, or it's a potion ingredient.
It's now tucked into one of the pockets in my layers of skirt. Safely.
How many things are in the pockets of your skirt?
Hundreds, thousands even.
Hundreds.
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's a pocket universe.
Pockets within pockets within pockets.
And she knows where everything is.
That's where Yarnum is.
I
It's
mean,
in Hazel's
It's in Hazel's
skirt.
skirt.
I don't want to.
I have.
Brag.
I have a.
That's where the train came from. Holy shit.
Listen, don't tell all my secrets.
I will say that as you guys are just kind of hanging out, it does rain long into the evening. And
Thomas, is there an inn? I don't think we should hold up your parents.
I mean,
There's a lot
might,
of us.
there might be an inn. Is there an inn? God?
there's an inn.
Yeah, there's an inn.
It's called the Black Horse.
Yeah, there should be one around.
It's the place you
Black
had your
Horse.
first drink. Probably.
Probably. We'll say yes.
The Black Horse Pub in Old Hold.
Well,
Tell
we
you
should,
can see the light from your house.
if we're gonna rest for the night and sleep out the rain, we should probably go there, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
yeah.
You want to stay here, Thomas?
If y'all don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, not a problem.
Could Evelyn stay here
Why don't you come by
too
for a quick drink, though?
and sleep in your sister's bed?
I have a strict no sleeping with friends family rule.
It was a joke because you're wearing her coat, you know.
Oh, I can give that back. Sorry, I forgot. She
Before
does
we
the
go,
like
though,
cough thing where she waves her hand in front of her face.
uh, Laurel, do you want to try and send a message to Thomas's sister?
I don't know what she looks like.
I thought we
There's
said
pictures
there's family
around.
portrait.
Yeah, there's pictures of her.
Okay, I'm gonna go scan some pictures.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Do you not want to talk to your sister, Thomas?
I think Fire just actually had to get up.
Oh, I thought that was Thomas being like, "Oh,
While he's gone, I'm gonna send his sister a message that he can't hear. Just kidding.
I'm back.
turns out she's dead. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. I'm
I am
gonna
back.
send Thomas, what's your sister's name?
Amanda. Amanda Anderson.
Now, did we
I'm gonna
go
send
over what actually was happening with her?
Um,
Did you leave it up to me?
I believe I just left it up to you.
Okay.
It's a really funny decision I made. Too late now, though.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
send
we get
Amanda Anderson a message, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Amanda, it's me. Oh, actually, you don't know who I am. I'm friends with Thomas, and he says hi. How are you?"
You still have 5 more.
Are you doing okay?
what? We could always pick it up next week so Thomas can decide the backstory.
It's true if we want to do that.
If you want to do a big
Yeah.
backstory. I'm not trying to like force the end of the session. is what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I'm pretty sure I was given consent to do with that story what I want.
Okay, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
what you
then
gotta do.
Thomas's friend? My brother? Yeah, tell him I'm fine. Don't come looking for me.
What the fuck?
Why did you get so much exhaustion?
I don't know.
What was that?
I'm also badly injured.
What?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. I was clicking, sending, and a lot of things happened.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that was not me. Um, you get a response.
Thomas, she says, don't look for her. Wait, why was I calling her again?
Because I told you to.
Oh, okay. Well, she says don't bother her.
Interesting.
Genuinely, when somebody says that, it's a little sus.
Okay, I'm gonna convert some sorcery points to get another sending.
Oh my god. You
I'm
don't
gonna be
gotta do
like,
this.
before we go, I'm gonna be like, hey, it's Laurel again. Yeah, I'm friends with Thomas. He's a pretty cool guy. He sends his best wishes and he hopes you are super okay.
I am so shocked you weren't like, and he hopes you'll come see him play at the skill shot games.
No, I had a chance.
You should have.
If you had 2 shots, two
You
opportunities.
you can do that twice and you wasted it on me?
Yeah. I would have said that too, to be honest.
That was her
Um,
message.
I'm still thinking.
You can do that twice in.
Error 404.
It's good to know he's okay.
Well, she says she's glad that you're
Tell
okay.
him, Mom, or tell him to tell Mom I'm good. Uh, stay out of my room.
Well. Well.
So, she said we can go in her room and play with her stuff, and she said tell your
Insight.
mom that she's okay, and she's glad that you're doing okay.
I went to insight check that the first part.
Deception or, yeah, persuasion.
Definitely deception.
I don't think it's oh
Oh,
no.
nope.
It doesn't really sound like your sister, but then again, you haven't heard from your sister in a while.
I think Thomas's sister's a Black Moss sympathizer.
Oh, that makes 2 of you.
Oh
Takes
yeah,
one
you
to
would have
know
found
one.
out. You would have found out what happened.
Well,
I'm curious why she doesn't want you to look for her. That's generally pretty sus.
you know what's sus? All these people I've talked to in the last like 2 days have all been a little crazy.
Wasting 11 words to say that this is so nasty. I'm sorry. You
Maybe
could
should
do
send
that
another
twice
message
and you
to her.
wasted it on me.
Laura, do you want to send another message to her?
I can't.
I would.
Oh,
I was gonna say I don't
actually,
think you can cast more than 3
I
third level
actually,
spells in a day.
I actually can. Somebody just has to hit me with Wither and Bloom.
Well, unfortunate that no one of us can do that.
Well, anyway, y'all, that will be the end of our session. I hope you had so much fun.
You can do that twice and you wasted it on me?
She didn't know that I used it. I used it earlier on somebody else. Well, thank you, Trinket, for the session. I'm really
Yeah.
glad that I got to make it today.
Yeah, me too. We're so glad that you're good and that you were able to make it. And we'll tune in next time for the killing of the wyvern.
Ooh.
And then we'll
Let's do a Wyvern
probably
Rules
do
Ultimate
the
Team.
Skillshot World Cup. And then we can get back to the real plot.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks